Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Alina is here. I'm super excited for you to be watching my video. So today I wanted to talk about how to get your business organized, give you some tips, tricks, and pointers, all the things that I'm personally doing in my business to kick off 2023 and to grow it exponentially. So if this is something that you are interested in, if you are in direct sales, network marketing, please keep on watching because I feel like you might find some value here. But first of all, I wanted to say that, never mind my voice, I'm finally getting it back because I have been on so many calls. There's so many people that want to know more about the business that I'm in, the product that I'm promoting, and all the things, as well as getting on calls with my teammates, doing trainings and all the things that I lost my voice. So I'm finally getting it back, and of course I'm doing this video for you. So that is something that I wanted to say before I get into all the things, how to get your business organized. So now let's dive in directly into the content. So first of all, I want to say that I am not the person that is the most organized person in the whole world. I'm more creative. I like creating rather than, like scheduling and time blocking and doing all the things. But in my 6 years or almost 7 years in network marketing, I came to realize that if I do not do these activities, if I do not get myself organized, the business is not going to go anywhere. So first of all, in order to run a successful business, you have to start acting like a successful business owner, right? So maybe you're just starting out. Maybe you're just considering starting out your social selling, network marketing, direct selling business, and you possibly don't have a huge team to run, or you don't have a ton of customers just yet, but you have to start behaving like the person that you would like to become, right? So if you are seeing yourself as this super successful business owner making a big paycheck every single month, you have to kind of start acting like that person. And I'm not the first person to say that. There are lots of people that are saying this. There are lots of successful business owners that are saying it. So just picture yourself in your head where you want to be, who you want to become in 2023 in your business, and start acting like that person. So for me, that person is somebody who runs their day instead of the day running them. Being a mom of 3 boys, working from home, it's sometimes very easy to get distracted. Working on social media also gets you distracted in so many different ways. Like for me, it's shopping. All the sparkly, pretty things, dresses, shoes, and like everything that sparkles distracts me. So every time I see ads, I'll be like, woo, right? So getting myself organized and being on track is like number one priority for me. So I'm going to share some of the things that I'm personally doing in my business to help myself stay on track, to get myself organized, so that maybe it can help you too. So the first thing is I actually got myself a digital planner. Okay, yes, I did it. I used to always write things down. I'm such an old school person. I always write things down on paper. I have a ton of notebooks. I like to keep my notes. I don't know what it is, but I just didn't like anything that digital. So now I finally gave in and I got myself a digital planner, and oh my gosh, it's night and day. I do have an iPad where I can actually write things down. So the number one thing that I'm doing, obviously, you have to fill your calendar with stuff. And not just stuff. You have to fill your calendar with the activities that are going to keep your business moving forward. Meaning, the trainings that you want to watch. Maybe your company does specific team trainings or specific corporate trainings that you have to attend. You have to learn, right? So write those down in your calendar so you do not miss them. Maybe there is things that you need to jump on, like team meetings, or maybe one-on-one calls with your team or with your upline if you're just getting started. Write those down. Things that you're going to be doing locally, right? Maybe you have a local team. Maybe you are just starting out and you have one friend that joined your business. That's already a local team. So put some meetings in the calendar. Maybe you're going to go for coffee dates. Maybe we're going to go shoot some content together. So those also need to be filled out in your calendar. So think about all the things that are going to keep your business moving forward and are considered to be income producing activities, and write those down in your calendar. So a calendar is important to have: a monthly calendar, a weekly calendar, and then a to-do list for the day. So what I personally created for myself is a to-do list that I have to check off daily. So it's in my digital planner, and I literally color coded, you guys, I color coded the activities that I have to do. So the first activity is like the Facebook, maybe Instagram, maybe you're on TikTok, maybe you're on Pinterest, whatever it is that you're doing, color code those activities. And I literally wrote down the things that are my non-negotiable activities, meaning you do not go to bed until they're ticked off. And I'm very serious about this because I'm very serious about my business. So I put them out down into my to-do list for the day. I color coded so that, and I know, okay, this color goes for my Instagram, this color goes for my blog, this color goes for my other stuff. So I put those non-negotiable activities, and there's a field where you can check mark things. Check marking things, like, or crossing them out. Well, I personally like to check mark them because then I can erase them at the end of the day and start over fresh. So there's a psychological thing. Actually, when you're putting that check mark, it gives you happiness, like happy hormones. And when something gives you happiness, when you're producing those happy hormones, you want to do more of that. So it's just getting you into the habit to do those activities day in and day out. So I put the check marks. I also have the area where I have my extras. So let's say something that I do not do daily, but these are the things that maybe I do once a week, like creating content, making reels, maybe some other things like going live with my team members. So those are extras, maybe like attending team trainings or something that, it doesn't happen every day, but those are the things that are also considered to be income producing activities for myself. So I put those out too. So having that list in front of your eyes, I don't know what happens to you psychologically, but your brain is just wired to work. So that is one thing. Another thing that I personally do is time blocks. So in your digital planner or whichever planner, or if you have just like something like a planner on your phone, you can even create a schedule for yourself. And I highly recommend doing that, because if you are a business owner, you have to kind of get that work-life balance where you do not find yourself working 24/7 and completely burnt out. So put yourself into the position where you run your day, not the day runs you. So you have to create a schedule for yourself. So every time the phone rings, you don't have to go and look at the messages. You have a specific time where you're going to check those messages, get back to people. So literally put things down into your schedule hour by hour, or like 30 minutes by 30 minutes. And when it comes to my social media, it can get very tricky, because we all go into the scrolling game where you just get distracted, right? So what I found works for myself is to actually put the timer for the activities that you time block for. So let's say, for example, the activity that you're doing right now is engaging with your followers, or answering the comments, or do whatever it is that you're doing. Put a timer, set a timer on your phone, wherever, and then you're going to stay so much more on track, because psychologically the clock is ticking, that you only have 30 minutes to get that done, and you have to get that done. So this way you're not going to get distracted, you're going to stay on task. You see the task at hand, the timer is on, and you're on it, right? So time block for the activities that are non-negotiables in your day, and this way you're never going to stay off track. Another thing that really does help me when I'm working on my income producing activities and just like doing the work is tuning out the noise. So I know sometimes it's really tricky because you might have kids in the house. So for me, what I find works is putting at least one earbud in, or like headphones, or like you put, if you have to watch your kids too, so you put one on and then you kind of like you have another one off, and then maybe you put some lo-fi music or something that's like a background music. Classical music really does work really well for a lot of people too. So just to tune out the noise, the background things that are happening outside, If you cannot necessarily lock yourself in the room and have like the quiet house, I know for a lot of us in social selling, network marketing, we're moms, we're busy, we have a whole household, and not necessarily we do have, you know, the quiet time to ourselves to work our business. So I'm just giving you suggestions. This works really well for me when I have kids in the house running around. At times I have like the entire block in our house, like all these boys come here and play, so I have to manage, you know, to work in around all of the madness in my house. So this is what I do, just tune out the noise, try to stay focused on task. Sometimes it also helps to take your work to your computer or iPad from your phone. That I find eliminates distractions. If you can manage to do that, that also does work really well if you're doing stuff on social media. So just to sum everything up, get yourself a scheduler of some sort. Digital planners work really, really well. Have a schedule set out for the month, have the schedule set out for the week, and have the schedule set out for the day. So day-to-day activities and time block. Create a list of those non-negotiable activities that are going to be helping you push your business. If you have questions about that, and if you're not quite sure what those activities look like, and you know what are the income producing activities in social selling and network marketing, just put it out in the comments. If you would like me to create a video on that, I would be super happy to do that and share what I personally put on my list of non-negotiable to-do activities that are income producing activities for every single day. I would love to share. So create a list for yourself if you're good to create it, and just work at it day in and day out. Trust me, there will be some activities that you will not want to do, that are boring, that are not fun in any shape or form, but these are the activities that are going to make you money. So if you are treating this like a business, and if you are very serious about, you know, pushing yourself forward, growing your business, growing your team, growing your customer base, those are the things that you have to be doing. So create yourself a to-do list. Put some of the activities aside as, you know, your extras, and know like maybe you need to do them once a week. Maybe you're going live on Instagram or Facebook once a week. Maybe you're batching reels once a week. So know those things that are extras and put them in your to-do list as well. Tune out the noise. Work in a quiet place. If you can't, put your headphones on with some background music. Try to stay away from any distractions. Put a timer on. When you put that timer on, really it makes you stay on track so much better. So hopefully these tips are going to help you kick off 2023 in the best way possible. If you're not quite sure where to get digital planners, honestly, there's so many places. Etsy, the Creative Fabrica, I just did only one from Creative Fabrica. There's so many places where you can buy a digital planner. They do not cost a ton, and again, you can reuse it. I personally got myself the digital planner that is not dated. This way you don't have to buy a new one every single year. So you can just reuse the same planner that you have. You can just put the dates to it yourself. So if that works, that works. If you want to create yourself a digital planner that is specifically for 2023, you can do that as well. So if you have any questions regarding what I do personally, my business, the company that I'm working with, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I always leave my email in the description box below, or leave me a comment here. If you would like to work with me personally and you would like me to mentor you and, you know, join my business, just text business to the number on the screen below. I'd be super happy to connect with you and let you know exactly what I'm doing. There are tons of videos on this channel where you can watch exactly, you know, what company I'm with, what I'm doing, what products I represent, and things like that. And if you would like to learn more a little bit more about the product that I absolutely love and talk about constantly, text the word product to the number below. I'll be super happy to share that with you. It's a viral weight loss that I cannot wait to share my 8-week results with you. They're so good. I'm really super excited about how I feel, but that's a story for another video. And if you would like to stay connected on social media, do not hesitate to follow me on Instagram. Check out my blog. There's tons of information on there as well. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel and you found some value, if you're into network marketing, social selling, also fashion, beauty, and all things like that. Consider subscribing because you're going to find some value in this channel, and I do try to post every single week. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. And I really do hope my voice is so much better next time.